I've mentioned many times in past videos that you always have to be a little lenient on HK contestants when they lash out or do general mean things, as not only can the edit really change the narrative, but you have to remember that the elements of Hell's Kitchen can get to anyone, leading even the heroic chefs to do prototypical villainous things. What's going on, guys? I'm FlynnMasters, and for today's video, I figure we take a look at all the surprising instances of villainous moments by heroic Hell's Kitchen contestants. Be sure to subscribe and like to support the channel, and with that, let's take a look back at times Hell's Kitchen chefs embrace the dark side.
Bloody hell, here I go again.
While many Marine chefs in Hell's Kitchen have unfortunately represented the profession in a bad light, Randy Bell was exactly what you would expect from a Marine, as he had a lot of honor and integrity while giving his all in Hell's Kitchen, and treated his teammates with respect. At least until his final episode. At the final 8, Randy had yet another disappointing service, as he had been on a pretty big downfall after a great start, and essentially out of nowhere, he lashed out at his teammates after service. Not exactly a great ending for an otherwise very likable chef.
What's the matter?
Huh?
What happened? What's the matter?
Seriously? I said in 4 minutes, I'm gonna ask for 12 plates to be taken out, right? Okay, stand by, getting ready to go to the pass. We're gonna get 12 plates. That's all I had to say. I didn't have to say anymore.
We're responsible for our own dishes, so at the end of the day, you should run up there and recount them. That's it.
I tell you what, if I leave, I leave. If I stay, I'm telling you right now, you are not gonna like me tomorrow or tonight.
How many plates?
I'm just telling you.
Okay.
What are you talking about?
I don't know.
I've gotten along with everybody till now.
What did we
won't
do?
like me tonight.
Cool. I'm with that. We could just talk food from here on out. Randy, flip the out. If that's how you get when don't go your way, then that's who you really is.
I've mentioned a bunch of times that I've never been a fan of Coop, but I can absolutely see why others would like him, especially compared to the other chefs on the blue team that season. I think one of the big reasons why I didn't like him was due to him making a very bad impression on me early on, as he had some not so nice things to say about the servers of Hell's Kitchen during the episode 3 reward challenge.
Come on, stop yoking around.
Oh, God! Throwing these eggs was actually a lot of fun. Nothing I like more than screwing up the front of the house and making some bitch server clean it up.
Man, Coop says some really nasty stuff when he starts throwing things.
Why the can't we do this?
They come back here break it. I don't understand what that is about.
Paulie, you're lucky that was just a chair, not your face off of the fireplace, you little piece of.
While this next one may be a bit unfair, I feel like I have to include it given just how surprising it was. I've mentioned on my channel before just how beloved of a character Julie was in season 3, especially compared to the other caddy chefs from that red team, and her arc from a Waffle House cook to just missing out on the finale is still one of the most inspiring storylines we've ever seen on Hell's Kitchen. However, since she did just miss out on the finale, it was no doubt tough for her to come back just a couple days later after coming so close, and surprisingly, Julie became the first of many returning chefs in the finale to openly not want to be there, and in general didn't put as much effort in for Bonnie as she did for Gordon Ramsay. Again, while many returning chefs would act much more villainous, it wasn't nearly as shocking to see Julia not give it her all one last time.
You alright, Jules?
Yeah, I think it's hurting her to be back here and see how close she was.
Julia really thought she was going to be in the final too, and seeing me there, I think it's just a little hard for her. My final selection is Julia. I want my girls back.
On a personal level, I would have to say that I'm rooting for Rock.
Julia, I think, is better than Josh, but who knows how her emotions are going to play out. I don't want to be dealing with that tonight.
Julia? 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 Baby, I'm talking to you.
I was just ready to get the dinner service over with, so I really wasn't even paying attention to who was doing what.
Have I lost my team?
Well, I'm over here cooking every single thing that we got on order. Just be happy I'm giving you your food.
Julia, if you want to wrap that up and just quickly put it in the other refrigerator.
You just wrap that up and put it in the icebox.
Why can't you just wrap it up? I just asked you to wrap it up, Julia.
I'm not gonna argue with you, because I'm doing something. You got two people that are
Julia, this is my kitchen. Can you please?
I understand.
Please wrap it up.
Bonnie was asking me to wrap up goat cheese, and I just wasn't about to do that right then. Don't try to use me up. You had two other people
Okay,
that
but in the time you could have been ripped.
I'm not gonna argue with you.
It was just a blatant snub that she didn't want to listen to me because I don't think she thinks I should be up there. It just pissed me off, and that's when I was like, you're so bitter, Julia. I didn't say it to her, but that's what I was thinking.
Vane is without question one of the biggest heroes in the show's history, as he was a standout personality on the most iconic season ever. However, while his over-the-top nature and passion made him a standout to the fans, it could also lead him to go a bit overboard at times.
I'm cracking up right now. Aaron is a sissy. Suck it up, fat boy.
Listen to me.
I'm listening.
Watch me.
I'm working.
Yeah, listen, I'm gonna give you some...
I'm in action here.
But keep it cool in front of these customers, and you keep it cool. Is that clear?
Table 24.
Okay,
Yes,
let's go.
Can you just listen to me?
No!
I think you need to be up there.
You, Jim?
Dude,
I don't give a
I almost punch a waiter in front of the dining room.
I'll punch you in your face.
You gonna come at me?
Suck my. What do you want to do, bro? Stop looking at me like that. He's about to get up, bro. Stop looking at me like that, bro. I'm gonna you up.
Burn yourself out, dude. Burn yourself out with all that anger.
Done, bro. You got no time for this. I'm a man. Don't treat me like no little bitch.
Why are you so pissed?
Because he's riding my 24/7 in here. I'm working my dirt, and I'm getting screamed and yelled at from some psychotic British all the time. I don't give anymore, man. Oh, y'all can't take it. Done. This.
Sticking with surprising villainous moments from beloved Season 6 chefs, we even saw the incredible Dave Levy have his biggest outburst of his HK run as the competition began to wind down. In a Michael Ray-esque move, Dave saw that Van was sputtering and that Suzanne and Ariel would be far harder to win against, and so he used his influence to really campaign for the two ladies to go up for elimination to save Van. But in another somewhat villainous move by a likable chef, Tennille would go away from these nominations at the ceremony, despite on paper believing that she would most want to go along with this plan, being that this would virtually guarantee her rival Suzanne going home. And after she betrayed the group and Van ultimately went home, the lovable Dave lost on Tennille back in the dorms. Villainous gameplay, a villainous backstab, and a villainous fight, not exactly what you'd expect from these two heroic icons.
If I had to choose who I really think should go up, it would be Suzanne or Van. Strategically, I'm gonna put up Ariel. Why would I want to face off against a stronger competitor when I can face off against Van?
In our decision, would be Ariel and Suzanne.
Tennille, what two people? Just name them.
Suzanne, Ariel.
I think that's decided. Second nominee is Ariel.
Tennille, do you agree Ariel and Suzanne are the weakest two cooks in the kitchen?
I do not believe Ariel is the weakest chef in the kitchen. Suzanne and Van should be up there, chef.
Ariel, Suzanne, Van, step forward.
How's Tennille? What happened to sticking to your convictions, Tennille? Why'd you change your mind up there? Make me look like a I don't trust Tennille for She's a bitch. She's got no place in Hell's Kitchen anymore. I hope she's out of here real soon.
I'll say the for a toilet. I'm not gonna have a contest with you.
You.
I hate this place.
I've mentioned before how it was so surprising to see Sweet Millie completely go off on Brendan in Season 14, but he had another moment in Season 17 that you'd usually expect from the villainous chefs, as not only did he refuse to help Robin and Ben clean up during the punishment, but he proceeded to make fun of them after they rightly called him out for it.
Millie from Philly, could you carry that back there?
No. Why me?
Because you got muscles and I don't.
No, that's how I look at it.
Okay. Thanks. Millie from Philly. Do you think you're too good to clean? Because I think you do.
Why are you doing that rug again?
Why are you doing that spot again? I don't need no more aggravation. I'm already out here cleaning carpets all day. Just leave me alone.
Clean, bitch, clean. Talking.
Rock became an HK icon to not only the hardcore fan base, but the casual fan base as well when he won Season 3, as the finale drew in nearly 10 million viewers, the highest ratings Hell's Kitchen had ever received up until that point. And the fact that a handsome, charismatic, and hardworking chef who went by the nickname Rock would be the one to come out on top, I'm sure production must have been doing cartwheels after this finale. But despite Rock being a prototypical heroic winner, he absolutely did have his villainous moments. At the first Black Jacket service, he had an awful night as he showed a lot of attitude to the ladies after Josh was kicked out, which was one of the main reasons that led him to becoming the first ever winner to be nominated for elimination.
Bonnie?
Yes, chef.
Is it not ready?
No, chef, I was just waiting on the turbo, chef.
Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't call me out like that because you're trying to look like the teacher's pet. Bonnie, we on the same team here? Or you trying to single yourself out? What's really going on?
45 seconds, Rock. I called it.
Don't say nothing else to me, please.
Why are you acting like this? You're 30 years old.
Well, you stop acting like an 8-year-old. I enjoy working with women a lot of times. Not like these bitches, you know.
Yeah, that's right, yeah. Who just threw that food down there like that? You may be pissed off, but I'm down here screwed.
I'm not pissed off at all. I'm having a great time, chef. Yes.
If I performed like you, I'd be pissed off.
Put it over there if you could. On the sink.
You.
Hey, do you mind?
Don't jump when you say jump,
Stop,
princess.
stop.
Who you think you're talking to?
Stop. Big man, big man.
Big man? Shut the up.
And then in possibly the angriest moment from a contestant ever, at the final 7, the teams competed for a photoshoot day for In Touch magazine, and in a close bout, the woman would come out on top. But Rock would make the admittedly fair argument that the only reason why they won was due to females being better suited for a photoshoot than men. And with this unfairness being on his mind throughout the punishment, Rock went completely insane.
Chef Ramsay tells us that, you know, they get to go to In Touch magazine, and we have to dig through some trash.
I'm pissed off. That was the dumbest decision I've seen. That was bull. You can go everywhere and get a lobster soup, a grilled bull salad with some apple. Originality. Be creative. And they get and win. What the is original about a crab and lobster piss? Nothing.
Rock came back and he was even more upset.
Did you eat?
That was bull. You gotta go through trash? Go through them trash? What do I look like? If you don't like when I'm putting in trash, fire me then.
So there you have it, guys, some of the best and most surprising instances of villainous moments by heroic Hell's Kitchen chefs. Let me know any moments I missed in the comments below for a possible part 2, and be sure to subscribe and like if you want more fun HK content like this. With all that said, take care everyone, and I'll see you next time.
Get out of there.